Welcome back to our continuing series of trying to figure out how to rebuild the Minnesota Vikings in Draft Day Sports Pro Football 24. So we are now at the off season, and we're gonna spend this episode probably just figuring out what we're gonna do in terms of re-signings. We have some potential contracts to re-sign. We're at season start, but it looks like our contracts. So the free agents from last year we can still re-sign. I think this is like our last chance to re-sign them. I'll bet if we there's no emails, but anyway. So figure out who we want to re-sign. We can't re-sign that many. I mean, so we'll see how that goes. And then we'll go past into the coach hiring stage. That's usually pretty quick. I don't think we have any. Do we have any coaches that are that we want to get rid of that have no? Our general manager has 0 years remaining. There's someone we might take a look. I have to be honest. I have never, in all the leagues I've played in, I have never hired a general manager. Also, our defensive coordinator is open. And the thing with staff is, the more budget we have left over, the more we can spend on scouting, the more scouting points. And I have a feeling we're going to need all the scouting points we can get. Just a hunch. So, yeah, let's take a look at. Oh, just the volume a little bit here. I think it's a little quiet. Hello. There we go. So yeah, let's take a look at what we have here. We got only $7.5 million left over right now. I don't know if we want to hire a new general manager, but we'll get to that. Defensive coordinator, we may just have to hire and make an internal hire. I mean, how much should you leave for scouting? That's kind of, I don't know if there's really a guide for that. I mean, I would probably want at least $1 million. So we probably have some room to play with here. Our offensive coordinator, well, our offense didn't do very well, and but I can't. The problem is, if you fire someone with years remaining, it counts like it's like $500,000 against your budget per year for whatever he had left. So I think we're just gonna have to live with him. I wouldn't say that to a better real life coach. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to live with you for one more year. Yeah, I'm glad this is just a game. It's a fictional game. Okay, let's start with contracts. Okay, I have probably just cut out about 15 minutes worth of video because I made a bunch of contract extension offers, only to find out that it was too late. Why did they let you? Yeah, I mean, there's no point including that in the video anymore. So, well, the $95 million is for next year. We got a cap status of $51 million. So, I mean, we would have been offered some new contracts. We didn't offer anything to any of our quarterbacks. I tried to maybe bring back Hawkinson, and well, all right, never mind that. What's done is done. So I just cut all that out of the video because there's no point including it if it's all for naught. I wasted my time. Why should you waste yours, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look. We do still have to address the staff issue. Our general manager has no years left. It says 0 years remaining, so he'll probably just kind of leave next year. Just forget it. All right. I'm not going to do anything with my head coach or offensive coordinator. I think we get a fairly good defensive coordinator, though. I mean, we've got $7.5 million. We really only need $1 million, maybe $2 million for scouting. I want those scouting points. So let's sign staff here. Let's see. We can get a pretty decent defensive coordinator. I'd say we got a budget of maybe $5 or $6 million. Now, what I don't like about this interface is you have a default view and you have a ratings view, but there's good information on both. And I have to keep going back and forth here. Gregory Williams, let's take a look, because he has a defensive rating of 10. So let's see here. You have to have good scouting too, and this guy can scout pretty well. I'm not going to make too big a deal about what his defensive preference is, because we're going custom playbooks anyway. Was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yards allowed is pretty good. I mean, so he's someone to keep an eye on. Let's see who else we got. Steve Cass. He has a better offensive rating, but who cares about that? 3-4 hybrid. Pretty much the same. Although it looks like his scouting is lesser. Training's important too, but I think it's still more for head coach. I mean, this for coordinators, this is kind of what I'm looking for, coach defense. I'm not even sure if it matters if we're using custom playbooks, to be quite honest, but let's see. The coach hiring stage, there are 5 coach hiring stages, and it's like it's really an afterthought for most leagues. Scouting ability and potential is 2-1-1. This guy, 2-3-2, so he's much better. Decent with motivating. Defensive line, defensive backs. I think we want this guy. Let's just take a look at a few others here. Can we look at the default view? So defensive coordinator. I think it's going to be Greg Williams, but let's look at a few more here just in case. Lassiter. Still, I think he's a little bit better. 1-3-3. Now we're going to have to hire him away from the Jets. That's the problem, and so he's making 4.3. We'd have to offer him more. That's the only problem there that I can see. Wheeler. Let's see, 2-2-3. The scouting is pretty comparable of all of them, really. I mean. Motivating, loyalty, linebackers. I think the first guy had the better training attributes. They're all good with coach defense. And what's preparation? What was his preparation? 1 star. But you know what? 3 stars for defensive line, 3 stars for linebacker. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 3 for detail. Yeah, I think we're going to pass on Cass. Lassiter, I think, well, I mean, accessibility and potential is pretty good. 3-3. 2-3. Only a slightly less. I think we can get Wheeler for less. He's still 5 coach defense. And he's got 3 stars with linebackers. 2-2-3 on scouting. 2-3-2 on scouting. I think we're going to go with Williams. Yeah, let's not waffle on this anymore. You may not offer a contract. Oh shoot, we didn't select defensive. Okay, hopefully I didn't. Oh my. Okay. Oh man. Oh no, he's still here. We're good. Let's go. Let's try 3.5. Worst case scenario, he says no, and we gotta find someone else. But I also have a feeling that they'll accept less money as we go. Wheeler's better at discipline and motivating, though. What's that? 4 stars for coaching defense is still very good. I mean, he's got just not much in terms of the crap scouter too. All right, never mind. Let's go here. Okay. All right, advanced system. I don't know why we need 5 staff signing stages. Let's go ahead and see if we got this guy or not. Looks like we did. We got the email, and that's going to be from him. All right, we're set. We actually are set at our coaching staff. Well, okay, there you go. That was a little easier than I thought. Let's just kind of take a look at where we are with staff now, with budget, because I think we can. Oh, we're gonna have 4 million for scout. We're gonna get a buttload of scouting points. I like that. I like that. We'll get a lot of scouting done. Beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. Okay. Where are we in the episode? Well, 33 minutes in. Well, I'm 33 minutes in, but a lot of that's going to get cut out. So I think we got room left to go here. Let's just go through the remaining staff signing. We just have to make sure none of our guys get poached, but I don't think that's happening. Just gotta keep it there. Just gotta make sure that we don't. No one's previous team job is us, because that can happen. Other teams can poach your coaches. It does happen. All right. Well, there you go. We're okay. That was fairly painless, and now we're up to free agency. Yeah, I'm not sure how far we are into the video at this point because a lot of that's going to get cut out. But I think we could probably do at least stage 1 of free agency and see how far we get. All right, so we got a lot of rebuilding. We probably cut this part of the video out, but I offered a lot of free agent contracts that turned out to be contract extensions that turned out to be for nothing. But you never know. We might get them back at a reduced price. Sometimes that happens. Hawkinson, for example. I wonder if we can get him back. Contract. So we just got competition now. That's the thing. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's make him an offer here. Asking 9. Well, he was making 11 with us last year. Let's go 2 years. I forgot what we offered him. I'm not going to go back on the tape now. Let's say 7.5. I doubt that's going to be enough. 2 years. I don't remember what bonus we offered him. Let's say catches. 40 catches. And let's say touchdowns. Oh, there's no touchdowns here? Okay. All right, so there we go. Now we gotta look at quarterback. I just went to Hawkinson first since I noticed him. Okay, but let's go to quarterback. The free agency part is fun, because the team building is one of the best parts of this. The roster, the drafting, well, if you've been following this series for a long time, you know drafting is not one of my favorite things. All right, what the heck? Why can't I get quarterbacks here? Come on. All right. So Brock Purdy, interesting. Okay. Dang, 17. I know we have a lot of money available, but geez, we have a lot of players to sign too. I just don't know. Let's I mean, we're probably going to have to spend above 10 million, I suppose. Let's see. Let's sort by accuracy. Although I think that's, yeah. Jared Goff, Joshua Who? Oh, no, he wasn't with us. We lost all of our quarterbacks because they were all free agents. I certainly wasn't going to bring Martell back. That's just flat out. We're not paying. I'm not paying him $7.5 million. Jesus. All right, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, arm there, intelligence 70, accuracy. Where's his accuracy? Right here, 82. Not too bad. Let's see what his position skill is. Well, 92. 88 work ethic, but he's already 30 years old. See, that's the thing. I don't want to bring in some veteran who's going to play for a couple of years and we got to start over again. So let's limit age to, let's say, 27. And we're back with Brock Purdy. 17 million. I just can't justify that. But I mean, accuracy, arm. What are his stats like? San Francisco, see, not really that great. I mean, 89.2 is not exactly worthy of 17 million. I don't know. I just Martell's a second highest. Oh boy. I just really think we can't break the bank on quarterbacks here. I mean, intelligence, intelligence. That's what we wanted. Brock Purdy. We keep coming up with Brock Purdy again. Well, you know what? I'll tell you. Maybe we'll offer him a contract, but something much lower. Because now he's asking for 18. Now he's asking for. You make up your mind, man. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to offer 12 million. That's probably not enough. But I'm going to make it 4 years. And I'm going to make it backloaded. No, sorry, front loaded. So, we can cut him after 3 years if it doesn't work out so well, right? Let's see. Distribution front loaded 4 years. You had a bonus. Let's say makes playoffs. If we make the why would I? Yeah, that would make sense for it to be good. Okay, if we make the playoffs, we'll give him 10. No, not 20. Sorry. We'll give him 10% extra if we make the playoffs. And let's see, another one. Passing touchdowns. Make this another. Well, no. Let's make this easier. 5%. Make it somewhat easy enough to reach. Let's say, what do you think? 25? That's too low. 30. Sounds good. We're loading up with bonuses here, so I'm hopeful that'll be enough to justify our extraordinarily cheap offer. But we'll see. Okay. What else? Let's go back to our roster here and just see where our biggest holes are, so to speak. Let's see. We're fine at running back. Running back's not a problem. Offensive line, I mean, we're still pretty good. We could probably use another guard. Or even the center. Let me just make a note of this here. But our most important positions. That's paper. Pretty plain. Okay, so let's see. Center, tight end. Well, we just made a tight end offer. Guard is fine. Tackle's probably fine. Center. Tight end. Oh, we need wide receivers. We got Justin Jefferson and not much else. Um, so I'm going to put wide receiver on that priority list. Let's see, corner. I wish these positions went in order. Like, okay, cornerback. I think we're still all right. Just kind of eyeballing this here, and we're spending a lot on corners already. Linebackers. Danielle Hunter, Brian Aswell. I don't know. Yeah, I think our defense was not too bad. I think I'm going to regret that if I go back and watch the tape, but I think defensive line. Yeah, that was our big Achilles heel, was defensive line. So we really we need to build that up big time. I'm just going to put DL for defensive line. At safety, we're short in numbers, but I think, let's see. Oh, intelligence 39. Oh, that's not good. Deion Gross, Keanu Neal will keep, but I mean, yeah, Gross has good speed, but I wonder if we can make him a corner. You think? I'm just looking at the speed here. Intelligence, I think the tackling is not good, but I think tackling is more important for safety. Although, yeah, I'm not going to rest on that. I mean, I still think. Well, I mean, we would be. He's not going to. We're not relying on him to be our starter. We still got Byron Murphy, Dean Peter, and Anthony Ingram. So I mean, but at least now we have plenty of depth at corner. We could just focus on free safety. I'll just say free safety, but really, I think strong safety we can probably. Oh, we don't have a kicker either. You do need a kicker. You do need kickers. When people think of kickers, oh, and fullbacks. Speaking of unpopular positions, I don't care. I don't care if the fullback is extinct in the NFL. I like them. I like that. We like to run that I formation, and you need fullbacks for that. Now, I'm not just going to put a tight end in the backfield. I got no one to put back there. Well, Saunders maybe. All right. Okay, let's go back to the. We're not going to get all of this in the first round, but let's see how far we can go. Let's see. What's the next most critical? I think we got to look at defensive line next. I really do. Let's check off end tackle. And I want to look for big and fast. And I really think we want young players. I'm going to say limit to age 28. And if we don't get the best players, we'll deal with that. But George Karlaftis. Speed is not great. He's got good position skill. 8.9 million. I like this guy's name. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but I like. Let's see here. Speed, agility, strength is not great, but you know what? Speed is good. Oh, and 100 position skill. 6.6 million, I guess, is not bad. What's his overall? 77. And defensive ends do cost a lot. I wonder if we should raise the salary cap a little bit. I think so. NFL raises it every year. It feels like cheating, but you know what? Okay, let's make him an offer first. He's only 25. What's his work ethic? 59. Not great, but I'll tell you. Anything is going to be an upgrade over where we were last year. Let's see. I'll leave it as rotational player, but maybe I can give him the $6 million. Well, we'll try to go a little bit lower. I'm going to try to do 5 years. You know, we'll go a little higher because if 5 years, we'd probably have to go a little higher than that. But I'm going to make it backloaded. I could probably chuck this up to 7, but let's see. Let's see if we can get that going first. All right, I'm going to just go into league options here. I think, you know, salary cap goes up from year to year. Maybe a 2% increase, do you think? I don't think that's cheating. I mean, other teams will have the same advantage, right? So, I mean, it's not like it's just us. 185, and we made that pretty small. I mean, I made a low salary cap on purpose. 185, if we raised it by 2%, that would be by 3.7. Yeah, let's raise it by 3.5. 188.5. Let's make sure I have the right number of decimal places here. Yeah, okay. I'm still not exactly sure what forced strict cap. I guess that just turns it on and off. I assume. Exceed cap for extensions. And I think drop penalty should be 20, but we'll wait till the regular season begins for that. All right. Just, you know, it increases in the real world or real life, whatever. So, you know, I don't think that's cheap. Everyone has the same cap. All right. I mean, it doesn't really gain us that much more anyway, percentage-wise. Let's see. What's next on our list? Defensive tackle, too. I mean, really, I think we might as well. Oh, you know what? We had defensive tackle on here. Let's limit to 28. Maybe I'll go up to 30, I guess. We'll sort by strength. Ralph Freund? What was it? Speed is absolutely pathetic. Only 303 pounds. I mean, I like the players. I like the skill, but Devon Hamilton. He's going to ask $5 million. Oh, you know what? Get a slight bargain here because he's cheaper. He's only 71 overall. Still 88 strength. The speed. I mean, I guess that's the speed. Speed's not bad for defensive tackle. And he's got good work ethic. He's young. 77 position skill. I think when you consider we're trying to rebuild here and we can't really splurge on any one position. Ramon Moore. Well, I mean his speed's better, but again his skill is not good. But you know, Oh, you know what? Because I'm looking at his strength. I was like, wait. How could it only be 2 million? This guy's only a 66 overall. Don't go for the overalls. Overall is very overrated. You got to look at the individual skills. 90 is good. He's got good size, but the speed, you need speed on defense. It's not quite as critical for defensive tackle, but it's important everywhere. So, let's see this guy here, Tui Pelotu. Speed's okay. Work ethic's not great. He's got 83. What's he gonna want contract wise? Hey, not bad. I'll tell you what. This guy, 307 pounds. He's got good size. Not great tackling, but you know what? I don't think we can splurge too much in any one position here. I'm going to go ahead and sign him. 73 overall. I really want to get in a really good quarterback and really good wide receivers. I mean, we already have Justin Jefferson, but yeah, I'll tell you. Let's go ahead. Let's try $3 million. Front loaded, 3 years. Sounds good to me. All right. How are we doing on time? Well, we got all the time in the world, actually. Yeah, we're good. Let's get a couple more offers in here. Center, we did say center. We want a good center. We want a good, big, strong center. But I'll sort by run blocking as a starter. Tyler Badass. That would be a good name, though. 316 pounds. Good position skill. Run blocking is good. Pass blocking is not great, but I mean for a center, it's not too bad. Strength. Well, he's going to be expensive though. 8.3 million. Woo. But it might be worth it. Sometimes you just say, let's go for someone who's a little less overall, but Jake Andrews. Size is okay, but he's not as impressive. You know what? Centers at an offensive line is important. Hainsey doesn't look like he's as good. I think Beat is better. I'm butchering the name. I know. I'm gonna offer. I just think he has a lot of upside. And what is he? 29 years old. He can still be there for a few years. Let's go ahead. I think this one we'll spend some money here. 8 million. I'm going to go a little bit lower than that. Always try to go a little bit first because sometimes they'll sign for less. Front loaded. Hey, let's do 3 years. 3 years front loaded. What bonuses can you offer? Pancakes. I don't even. What's a good number for pancakes? I always like 3. If they're big, if they're the silver dollar pancakes, I probably 8 or 10. Depends. Gee, what's a good target? 25? That might be low. That's only 5%. Okay. Submit offer. All right, let's see where we are. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 offers outstanding here. What do you say? Let's offer a free safety and a fullback, and then I think we'll call it a video. And then next video we'll see if we sign them or not. How about that? Fullback. I'm basically looking for someone who's a run blocker. I don't really care so much. See, this guy is going to be 3. Oh, wait, there's Doug Sears. Speak of the devil. Herbert Jennings. Now, 69 run block. See, here's the thing. He's lower overall. This guy, I can get this guy for under $1 million. Let's take a look at this Rudy Law. Rudy Law. I don't care. It doesn't have to be a good runner, but 82 strength is very good. 76 speed is good. I mean, it's not bad for a fullback. Only 54 position skill though. That's the only thing. Let's take a look at Jennings. Position skill 98, run blocking 69. Speed is terrible, but again, I'm not looking for speed at fullback. You know, that's not really. Strength is good. Strength is 68. What about the other guy? Rudy Law. His strength was 72. But that might be strength might be a little bit overrated for a fullback, and his position skill is also very low. Doug Sears. You know what? We did make an offer to it in the deleted area. Let's try getting him back. He's asked 3.8. No, we can get Jennings for less. And he's a better run blocker. And the position skill, 82 versus 98. Yeah, I'm going to go for Jennings. Sorry, Doug, you know, we would have wanted to re-sign you, but we were just too late. I'm going to go $2.5 million here. That might be a little high for a fullback. I don't know. Maybe we'll make it. Maybe we'll make it backloaded. And let's try to see if we can get him for 4 years. Oh, hell, maybe 5. Now full back 4. It's a bit awful. Okay, just a free safety. Wow, we're looking at all these offers here. Very carefully. We only have 50. No, we have 54 million. Let's look for a free safety. I want speed and intelligence. In fact, let's go. Let's actually do a filter here. I want intelligence of at least 60, speed of at least 70. Well, that's probably a low bar. Let's go 80. Okay. Jalen Petra. He's going to be a little much for our pocketbook. Let's see. Let's sort by. Sort by speed. Shamari Connor. That's a nice name. And again, lower overall rating, which means we can get him for less. That's the thing. Their contract demands are based on their overall, but the overall isn't really, 92 speed, 65 tackling, 75 agility. Intelligence could be a little higher, position skill could be higher, but I mean, Daniel Thomas, he only has 73 position skill. Petra, 100. But I'm not paying $9 million. I'm just not going to do it. Jatavius Martin. Dratavius Martin. My God. 70 tackling, 65 intelligence. Shoot. He might be worth. Only 27 years old. Let's go for him. We'll try giving him a low contract. If it doesn't work out, we can always get one of the other ones. That's what I'll probably try a lowball contract first. He's 27. Let's go 4 years. That's a nice number. We'll go. We'll go front loaded. And bonus interceptions. What's reasonable? What, like 4? 4 interceptions. And maybe a sack? Let's go 2 sacks. Okay. All right. Look at all the offers we're making here, and some of these are front loaded too, so it's actually ending up more than that. We'll see if we can get Brock Purdy. I don't know. Maybe we'll luck out. But I think that's a good place to end this video. So we will run the current day, and we will see who we end up with in the next video. So I'll see you then. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, Skol Vikings!